Men and women have many differences, including biological, psychological, and cultural differences. Here are 10 of the most notable differences and their descriptions. 1. Biological differences. There are biological differences between men and women, such as the structure of the reproductive system and the secretion of sex hormones. Men tend to have more muscle and more sexual arousal due to the secretion of the hormone testosterone. Due to the secretion of the hormone estrogen, the structure and shape of the body necessary for pregnancy and childbirth are formed in women, and they tend to be emotional and communicative. 2. Psychological differences. Men and women usually have different personalities and characteristics. For example, men usually have a competitive personality, and have high problem-solving skills and boldness. Women are usually emotional, with high social and empathic abilities. 3. Cognitive differences. There are also differences between men and women in terms of cognitive abilities. In general, research has shown that women are better at visual processing, emotional expression, perception, and language skills, while men are better at spatial awareness and numeracy. 4. How to communicate. Men and women also differ in the way they communicate. In general, women like to talk and they like to express their feelings. Men tend to be concise and straightforward, and hide their emotions. 5. Sexual interest. There are also differences in terms of sexual interest. Men are usually more sexually interested and tend to be more vulnerable to sexual temptation. Women tend to care more about emotional connections. 6. Social role. There are also differences in social roles. Men often assume the role of the family's primary breadwinner, cognitive leader, and economic supporter. Women are usually the center of the home, often with family responsibilities, management, and nurturing. 7. Interpersonal style. Men and women also differ in the way they relate to people. Women usually value intimate relationships and have a strong desire to protect them. On the other hand, men usually prefer to actively communicate with friends and colleagues, compete and build interpersonal relationships. 8. How to solve the problem. Men and women also differ in the way they solve problems. Men are usually problem-solving, and prefer a pragmatic approach. Women often look for emotional support and understanding rather than problem-solving. 9. Self-image. There are also differences in terms of self-image. In general, men usually want to form an independent image and are confident in their abilities. Women usually value connection and interdependence with others, and often have doubts about their abilities. 10. Interest. There are also differences in interests. Men are usually more interested in areas such as economics, politics, and technology, while women are usually more interested in areas such as family, relationships, and the arts. Likewise, men and women differ in many ways. Understanding and respecting these differences can help facilitate better conversations and relationships.